They ruled countless worlds, but humanity was not theirs to command. The Xeran Empire was known across 3 galaxies for its iron grip and ruthless expansion. Worlds fell before their fleets like dry leaves in a storm. Rebellions were crushed without mercy. Submission was not requested, it was demanded. When the Empire's fleet arrived at the edge of human-controlled space, they expected no different. They sent a single envoy, bearing an ultimatum: surrender your colonies and accept Xeran rule, or be crushed beneath their warships. Humanity's response was silence. The Empire assumed it was fear, that the humans would bend under the weight of their power. They were wrong. Days later, the Xeran warships entered the Sol system's outskirts, scanning for targets. But the humans were ready. In the orbit of Mars, a fleet unlike any other awaited. The Resolute, Earth's flagship, stood at the forefront, its hull battered but unbroken. Around it swirled dozens of human warships, smaller but fast, agile, and deadly. Admiral Mira Calder, her face steeled with determination, watched the incoming fleet on the bridge's panoramic screen. "They think we'll submit," she murmured. "Let's remind them why they never should." The first shots were fired by the Xeran. Their weapons unleashed waves of plasma and fire, trying to overwhelm the human defenses in a brutal opening barrage. But the humans held. Advanced shield technology absorbed the attacks, while electronic warfare units scrambled enemy targeting systems. Counterattacks followed. Missile swarms launched from human frigates tore through the Xeran vessels with deadly precision. On the surface of Earth, millions watched as the battle unfolded in real time. News anchors spoke of humanity's greatest challenge, but hope remained unbroken. Children gathered in classrooms, soldiers trained harder, and leaders across colonies sent messages of unity. Back in space, the battle intensified. Xeran dreadnoughts unleashed their most devastating weapons, attempting to break the stalemate. But humans adapted swiftly. Tactical AI aboard the Resolute predicted enemy maneuvers before they happened, coordinating strikes that hit weak points. Small human boarding crafts launched silently, breaching Xeran ships to disable their engines and weapons from within. Amid the chaos, Admiral Calder sent a message to the Empire's flagship. "This is humanity's home. We will not bow, not break, and not flee. Leave now, or be destroyed." The response was silence. Days turned into weeks. The warships clashed relentlessly, the battlefield expanding across the asteroid belt and beyond. The Empire began to realize they had underestimated humanity's resolve and its technological ingenuity. In a daring raid, human forces infiltrated the Xeran supply lines, crippling their ability to resupply and repair. Morale on the Empire's fleet began to falter. Leaders who had never tasted defeat now faced it squarely. Finally, the turning point. In a surprise assault, the humans targeted the Empire's command ship, the Oblivion. Using advanced cloaking and jamming technology, human fighters slipped through the defense grid and struck at the heart of the enemy. Explosions rocked the Oblivion, and with the flagship damaged, the Empire's fleet lost coordination. Admiral Calder seized the moment. "Push forward. End this now," she ordered. The humans unleashed everything they had. The Oblivion was destroyed. The Empire's fleet began to retreat. The galaxy watched as the Xeran Empire, long thought invincible, was forced to pull back. The message was clear. Humanity would not submit. They would fight to the last star to protect their freedom. In the aftermath, humanity's colonies rallied together like never before. Leaders from Earth, Mars, and beyond formed a new alliance,